Hey guys, Gaia from Team Tartarus here. Excuse me. I'm going to start up this new segment based on someone that I saw a couple years ago. Someone on YouTube named Inch95. Go subscribe to him if you're not already subscribed, because he's really good at this game and he gives great tips and great advice, so go check him out if you get a chance. If you haven't already seen the title of this segment, it's How to Play YuGiOh. Inch95 did a segment on this. He did a small series, and I just figured that I would continue off of that and kind of go into more detail on how to play. He gives you the basics, tells you the materials you need, and tells you what you got to do. I'm going to actually teach you step by step how to play the game and how to be successful and how to be good at it. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be episode 1, the intro, and what you're going to need is going to be for your materials. So the first thing you're going to want is a binder. This is what you're going to put all of your cards in that you have that are for like trades, or if you've got deck ideas, you can keep them in a section in the binder. But this is how you're going to get a lot of your cards. So if you've already got a bunch of hollows and a bunch of stuff that everybody wants, then put them in a binder and have it for trades. So your first, it's not your main priority, but it's just the first one that I thought I'd talk about. Monster, I'll go into better binders and stuff like that as we go into the videos, because I'm going to go into one more that's more in-depth soon. So that's just for the first thing you'll need. Number 2, you'll need a calculator. People hate it when they're playing a match and nobody's keeping track of life points, because you don't know how much damage you've done, you don't know how much damage you've taken, how much damage you're still able to do. So just get a calculator. It can be a simple calculator, you know, nothing special. This is a scientific calculator. I need to get one that's less expensive and just as efficient. So you're going to want to go ahead and have a calculator for when you play, so nobody gets pissed off at you. Another thing that you're going to need is dice. Generally, dice are how people decide who goes first in a match. Generally, you're going to want to take a dice and roll it, and based on what you get and what your opponent gets, you decide. It's usually dependent on who rolls the dice and gets a higher number from the dice, who decides who goes first. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want your own deck. If you've been watching my videos, you know what I use. I use X Sabers. That's a Dark Soul right there. You're going to want your own deck. You're going to go ahead and want to make your own based on how you like to play and what you like to play with. And I'll go into another segment on deck building and explanations on cards and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do what Inch95 did, but I'm just going to do it a little bit more in detail. So you're going to want your deck and your extra deck and everything like that. Now, something that goes along with that is card sleeves. Always want to keep fresh sleeves somewhere. Always have an extra set just in case. I generally use mine until I can't use them anymore and then switch them out. When they get hard to shuffle, that's when I generally switch, but these are a pretty good brand, Go Gear card protectors. They're pretty decent. I like KMC and Ultra Pro. Ultra Pros are really good. So just keep that in mind. You'll need the sleeves, and like I said, this is just going over everything really quick that you'll need for it. And you know, it's not everything. I'll remember more stuff as I go into another materials video. But then you're gonna want, for your cards, you're gonna want a deck box. Now you can go ahead and just get one of these deck boxes that already comes with sleeves that you can put it in. You know, it's just plastic. You know, it's not going to protect your cards all that great, but it's better than having them flopping around in a bigger tin or something. So you can either have that. You can get a metal deck box. These are really old that you can put your cards in. Or you, if you're lucky enough to find them, you can get an Ultra Pro deck box. And these Ultra Pro deck boxes are really good. They're hard plastic that really protects your cards. It keeps them in good condition and it keeps everything fresh. And the last thing for this video that you're going to need to start playing is what's under this binder, a playmat. You're going to go ahead and want to get a playmat. The main reason for the playmat is that these keep your card sleeves clean and fresh. Having this on top of a table will, or wherever you're playing, will keep your cards from, hitting any dirt or anything that's on the table, and keep them from getting scratched, and keep your card sleeves fresher longer. So throwing down about $10-15 on a mat with the $5 or so per pack of card sleeves, a mat's really worth it because it helps to keep your cards in good enough condition to save them from having to be bought and everything again. So, alright guys, this is video 1. We're going to go into the next video is probably going to be a more in-depth detail video, or something like that, but I'll have more videos soon of like how to play and how to, like, the basic rules and everything, and then you'll learn more in-depth rulings, speed spells, the way cards are worded, and how to understand them easily. So keep a lookout for that, and go check out Inch95. He's a really cool guy, and hopefully he'll see this and not get mad at me for taking his idea. Sorry. Alright, thanks guys.